Cael, for the last match of the season, is your one fear to have what happened to Carter? Just you want to give everybody to healthy.
Yeah, you want your kids happy and healthy. That's every practice, every competition. It's not always realistic, it's just part of sport. But yeah, we're obviously thinking about Carter right now and getting him over to kind of figure out what's going on. But we're optimistic. So Carter's a tough kid. He's been through the national tournament with injuries before. So.
Coach Sanderson back here.
Yep.
Obviously, it looked like it was a right leg injury. I know you went back to the locker room with him, it looked like, for a bit. Can we confirm, is it a right leg injury? Any details there?
I don't know if I can really discuss any specifics about an injury, but he was obviously in some pain, and we carried him off the best we could, and he's just going to go to work and get ready to roll.
What are the benefits to having a match like this that everyone gets to, with the exception of Carter, gets to walk off feeling good, having their offense go?
Yeah, I think it was a good match. You got to give Edinboro credit. They came in here and put up a good effort, just outmatched a little bit, right? But yeah, our guys had the opportunity to score some points, work on some things they've been doing, and just kind of get a tune-up. Going into the Big Ten. I mean, we've had weekends this week where we had really big duels that our guys wrestled well in the Nationals, and duels that aren't as competitive. So, regardless, it's just up to the kids and to find a way, regardless of that last match.
Sorry, go ahead.
Cael, what do you guys take away from a match like this? That a lot of enthusiasm, and then it kind of gets sucked all out of the arena, but then. What do the guys maybe take, heading into the postseason?
Well, yeah, I think the guys overall wrestle well, and I think like I kind of just went over, some of them got to work on some shots and some technique that they've been kind of playing with, but yeah, some of the energy gets sucked out of the room there. That's just, but that's life, that's sports, and sometimes a little adversity, just sharpens the senses and makes everybody a little bit stronger, including the person that's injured. So, I mean, that's been, our experience over the years. So, we're not writing anything off yet. We're, choose to be optimistic and positive, and things will work out.
Cael, I know there's a lot to be determined with the injury, but is there anything Carter could have done differently that could have prevented anything?
Well, he just was trying to get the pin, and so he kind of put his leg in a compromised position and just didn't work out, instead of letting the guy kind of belly out there. Thankfully, it was at the end of the match, and the points he'd gotten the technical fall, so he could kind of just get off the mat and be finished. But yeah, we have time. I mean, we still have a couple weeks to conference, and then another week and a half before the national. So, Carter's always been a very quick healer. He won a national title a couple years ago with a broken hand. He'll get in there. He'll compete hard.
Yeah, Aaron. Being from Maryland, are you excited for conference?
It's pretty cool. Just because it's closer to my family, I'd say nothing really different. But my family doesn't have to travel as far, so that's cool for them.
Also, great match today, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Aaron, have you allowed yourself to think about this as your last time here in this venue, and you've had such good memories here? And does anyone or a couple stick out?
I'm very blessed that I was able to wrestle in Rec Hall, and I think it definitely molded me and prepared me to wrestle anywhere. And I say that's what I'm grateful for. That's what I think about. Not really as my last time. I don't like to sit and think about that kind of stuff because then you might wrestle different or whatever it may be. But yeah, I'm just glad I got to do it, be a part of it, and I hope to stick around after. So.
Bernie, for you as a guy that wrestled here for a year, what was it like? Kind of embracing that moment with your family and enjoying Rec Hall throughout this year.
It was a beautiful moment. Getting to hang out with them, tell them I love them, and spend my last college duel hanging out with them. It was great.
Anything else?
Yeah.
Got a
Hold
hand
on.
up in the
In
back.
the back.
Coach Sanderson, obviously blanking your opponent straight falls and forfeits is a nice feeling, but for guys like Davis and Cael, how much of an extra motivation is this that your young guys were able to finish out the regular season with some falls?
Yeah, I think anytime you can just go compete and you have a little bit more freedom to do some things you want to do. They both had multiple takedowns, different attacks. I think that's great for them. I think they're going to adapt regardless of what our last match is or who it is, and they'll make the most of it and be able to go in the conference meet ready to go. But yeah, happy for those guys, and they both did really well and wrestled a little bit of fire and enthusiasm. That's what we're looking for.
Bernie, as Cael says, the fun stuff is yet to come, but has this season with this team lived up to your expectations?
It's been better. It's been better. It's fun to be around these guys. They're scoring points, attacking. It's like super fun to watch before my match too. Mitchell and Carter and the rest of the guys going and scoring points, and it gets me fired up to go and try and do the same thing.
Yeah, Aaron, when you carefully hit that cradle, were you guys drilling that at all in practice?
I hit the cradle today?
Yeah, you did.
I didn't know I was in the back getting some cardio in, so I was going to do it at that moment.
And Cael, for you, what happened with the Messon break forfeit?
I think their guy was banged up. They were debating whether they put him out there or not. I mean, when a program comes in here, nobody wants to forfeit a match. It's just that time of the year. People are sick and they're hurt, and so we don't. It is what it is.
Thank you.
Okay, when you look at the picture, the senior day picture, is this the most talented senior group you've ever had?
Well, I try not to compare. That just gets you in trouble in all things. But yeah, it's a special group, and just kind of the way I was trying to think of the way they combined, because they weren't all the same year coming out of high school either. There was some mix and match there. But yeah, it's an impressive picture of seniors there for sure. It's been a lot of fun.
Bernie, just to kind of, I guess, make a comparison here, where is your mindset at heading into this postseason, maybe compared to postseasons in the past?
I mean, just do what we do best. Go out there, compete, have fun. It's try and keep it the same all my years. So yeah, just go out there, have fun, compete.
Cael, you talked about the senior class. What does this group of seniors mean to you, and how would you describe them as a whole?
They're just competitors. We spend a lot of time together. Every day, multiple hours, and so I mean they're good friends, and just people that you enjoy working with. That's what makes my job fun, is being able to work with just motivated, good people every day. And the wins and the wrestling, that's just a bonus. But it's fun to be around people that are striving to be the best they can be on a consistent basis.
Aaron, I noticed you got a bit of a grin on your face when Bernie was talking about postseason. Is it some postseason excitement? What is it?
I just like to grin. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, we wrestle for we have fun wrestling, but we have fun doing a lot of other stuff too. He speaks on the team. We're really, I guess, goofy, kind of laid back, and I love that. That's my personality too. So it all fits. So I laugh a lot from these guys. So I can't tell you what I was grinning for. No.
Anyone else?
Aaron, what has this year been like for you? Obviously, coming back with the goals you have in mind. In what ways have you gotten better over the course of the year, and how do you feel like the team has grown?
I say for me, how have I gotten better? I wouldn't even think about my wrestling. Honestly, just being more at peace. Guys are playing for everyone, so just follow and trust what he has for me. And when I'm doing that, I grow everywhere, and that helps my wrestling. But as a team, I think the more we go do things and the more, we go through it together, I think it draws us closer. Coach Cael talks a lot about thinking about the team when you don't, whenever you don't want to do things or when you're doing things, because a lot of times it's easy to be selfish. If I don't want to make weight or I don't want to go wrestle because I don't feel good, but I go do it, the team sees that, and then maybe one day they do it for the team as well. So I think that's where we grow, not necessarily just the Big Ten duels, but also, through times like this, even Carter getting banged up, just draws us closer. So, guys that are playing will be good.
Coach, they always say you learn more from maybe losing than you do from winning, but you guys have been successful and keep winning. So what's kind of been the emphasis as a coaching staff with your guys as far as, how do you maybe do you nitpick more and find more things just to sharpen up, or what's the process like?
I think you don't have to lose to learn, right? You can learn along the way, and we're looking more at just our performance and not so much judging things on whether we win or lose. It's just how can we compete better, what can we learn, as a staff, how do we help our individuals kind of approach things the same way, right? There's just a higher standard. Performance is a higher standard than winning and losing, and so that's what we strive to do. We're not too worried about the wins and the losses. We're just trying to play the game as well as we can.